Welcome back, travelers. This is Robert with CNR Excursion Travel. Today, we are going to talk about something that most travelers skip, and that is travel insurance. Let me ask you a few questions. What happens if you get the flu 2 days before your trip? Or what happens if your flight's delayed and it causes you to miss your cruise ship? And most importantly, what happens if you have a medical emergency in another country? So in today's episode, we are going to go over travel insurance from top to bottom. So let's get right into it. What traveler insurance is. First, let's clear this up. Traveler insurance is not about expecting something bad to happen. It's about protecting your investment when life happens. Most trips today cost anywhere from a couple of thousands to several $1,000s, especially cruises, resorts, and family vacations. Travel insurance helps make sure that money isn't just gone if something unexpected comes up. So what does travel insurance cover? Well, here's what a good travel insurance plan can cover. Trip cancellations. If you have to cancel before you leave for covered reasons like illness or injury. Trip interruption. If your trip gets cut off after it's already started. Trip delays. If you're stuck overnight because of a delayed flight, it can help pay for meals and hotel. Missed connections, which is very important for cruising. Baggage lost and delays. If your luggage is lost, stolen, or shows up at a later day. Emergency medical. Medical care if you get stuck or injured while traveling. And medical evacuation, which can cost tens of thousands of dollars if you need to be transported to a hospital or even back home. And here's a big one a lot of people don't realize. Most U.S. health insurance plans do not fully cover you outside the country. Why is it important for cruises? Now, if you're cruising, especially out of Galveston, travel insurance is even more important. If you miss your ship, the cruise line does not refund you. You could pay out of pocket for flying to the next port. Medical care on board is private pay. And if you need to be air flighted out for some reason, you could cost you $20,000 to over $100,000. That's why cruise travelers should seriously consider insurance every time they cruise. Now, let's talk about some common myths that I hear all the time. I don't need it. Nothing ever happens to me. Well, delays, weather, and illness can happen to anyone. The cruise line insurance is enough. Those plans are often limited and designed to protect the supplier more than you. My credit card covers me. Most credit card coverage is limited and usually secondary. It's too expensive. Most plans cost about 5 to 10% of your trip cost. That's a small price to protect a big investment. Different types of travel insurance plan. Standard plans cover most common issues like illness, delays, and medical emergencies. Then there's cancel for any reason or CFAR. That gives you more flexibility if you just decide not to go, but it costs more and usually only refunds about 50 to 75% of your trip. And if you travel often, there are annual plans that cover multiple trips throughout the year. The right plan really depends on your trip and your comfort level with risk. Now, this part is very important. Travel insurance does not cover everything. Most policies won't cover pre-existing medical conditions unless you qualify for a waiver. Changing your mind about traveling, fear of traveling, events that were already known when you bought the policy, like a named hurricane, alcohol or drug-related incidents, or risk activities unless you buy special coverage. That's why I always say read the policy details. When to buy. The best time to buy traveler's insurance is early, usually within 7 to 21 days before your first trip payment. Buying early can give you pre-existing condition waivers, access to cancel for any reason upgrades, and the most complete protection. You can buy it later, but you won't get all the same benefits. Let me give you some real life examples. A family gets the flu 2 days before their cruise. Insurance refunds their $4,000 trip. A flight delay causes a missed cruise departure. Insurance helps cover the flight and hotel to catch up with the ship. Someone breaks an ankle in Mexico. Medical treatment and evacuations are covered. A bag is lost. Insurance reimbursed for clothes and essentials. These things happen every day. Cost. So how much does travel insurance usually cost? For a $1,400 trip, maybe $75 to $150. For a $4,000 cruise, around $250 to $350. Cancel for any reason plan costs more but gives more flexibility. Again, small cost, big protection. And this is also where using a travel advisor really helps. At CNR Excursion Travel, we help explain your options, match coverage to your trip, point out exclusions, and if something goes wrong, we help guide you through the process. You're not on your own. So there it is, travel insurance from top to bottom. I hope you like this video and I hope it helps. And share this video to somebody who's planning on a trip. My name is Robert Kerbel with CNR Excursion Travel, where every journey begins with us, and we'll see you on the next video.